morning, dear students. How are you all? Welcome to the biology class once again. To start with our next topic in control and coordination that you are already doing. So today we are going to discuss about endocrinology. Endocrinology, human hormonal system. So let's start with the class, children.
So, to understand first of all about the hormonal system in our human body, children, try to understand what are hormones. Hormones are the chemical substances which coordinate the activities of living organisms and also their growth. We can say in these words also that the chemical communication in animals is carried out by specific compounds called hormones. These hormones are secreted by ductless glands called endocrine glands. So endocrine glands, these glands secrete their product, that is hormone, into the blood and the main organ for releasing the hormones. Since endocrine glands lack ducts to release their secretions, hence hormones are secreted into the surrounding tissue fluid from where it enters the blood capillaries. The hormones are then transported by blood to the target organs, where they exert their influence. The study of endocrine glands is called as endocrinology. The list of endocrine glands with the hormones they secrete, we are going to discuss one by one in details. See children, here is shown the body of a male human in which various endocrine glands are shown, namely hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenals, pancreas, and in case of males we have testes as the endocrine gland. So children, here you can see the diagram of the female endocrine system. All the glands in the female body are same as those of present in male, but simply in case of testes present in the males, we have ovaries in case of female body. So first of all, we'll be talking about the growth hormone, which is released by pituitary gland, which is also called as the master gland of the body. This gland is located in midbrain. It regulates growth and development. It actually controls, children, the overall growth of the body, development of bones and muscles. The hypoactivity of this gland, this means when this hormone is released less in amount, then it causes a disease, or you may say the condition, which is called as dwarfism. And hyperactivity, if it is released more in amount, then it results in gigantism. Let's talk about another hormone present in our body, that is thyroxine. This hormone is secreted by thyroid gland, which is located in our neck region. It regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats and proteins, which means it is actually regulating the cellular oxidation of food and metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Children, if it's released in less amount, this means if the thyroxine hormone is released less in amount, then a person may suffer from a disease called hypothyroidism. And if it is released more in amount, then the person suffers from hyperthyroidism. Its hyperactivity sometimes causes physical and mental retardation in children. Iodine, which is a mineral which is essential for the synthesis of thyroxine, deficiency of iodine in diet causes swelling of neck due to malfunctioning of thyroid gland. This condition is called as goiter. So here this is something very important to learn and to understand, that iodine is a mineral which is actually required for the thyroxine to be released by the thyroid gland. Another hormone is also there, children, which is released by thyroid gland, which is called as calcitonin. It regulates calcium and phosphate level of blood. So the next hormone we will be talking about is adrenaline. This hormone is secreted by glands adrenal. The adrenal gland is located above both kidneys. It regulates blood pressure, heartbeat, carbohydrate metabolism during emergency. Children, this is something very important. See, adrenaline is also called as fight or flight hormone, and it is actually secreted in our body when we meet some emergency condition. This means maybe it's a scary condition for someone, and this gland, adrenal gland, is also called as gland of emergency. Another hormone secreted by adrenal glands is corticoids. Corticoids are the hormones which are secreted by adrenal glands in addition to adrenaline. Corticoids regulates metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, proteins and minerals, and it produces accessory sex characters in the human beings. Another hormone present in our body is insulin, which is secreted by pancreas. The pancreas is located below stomach. It reduces and regulates blood sugar level. Actually, we may say that it lowers the blood glucose level. Hyposecretion of insulin results in a disease called diabetes mellitus, in which glucose is present in excess in blood and also passed along with urine. Another hormone which is produced by or which is secreted by pancreas is glucagon, which increases the blood glucose level in the body. So another hormones present in our body are sex hormones, children, which are different in case of males and in females. First of all, if we talk about the sex hormones present in males, which is called as testosterone. This hormone is secreted by testes. The testes is located in genital areas. Its changes associated with puberty, which is also called as sexual maturity. Testosterone is actually responsible for developing male genital organs and secondary sexual characters. In case of females, children, the sex hormones present are two. That is, one is estrogen, another is progesterone. This hormone is secreted by ovaries, of course, in females, and the ovaries are located in the lower abdominal area. It changes associated with puberty, again, that is the sexual maturity. Estrogen actually develops female genital organs and secondary sexual characters, and progesterone is responsible for attaching the fetus to the uterine wall, and it stops egg production. So children, in our next class, we'll be discussing more important points regarding endocrinology, in which we shall discuss about what's the importance of iodine, how diabetes is caused in the body, what happens when adrenaline is secreted, and how this all hormonal system is actually controlled automatically in our body. That is feedback mechanism. So we shall discuss this in the next class. That's all for today's class, children. Hope whatever was explained to you, you have understood it nicely. Even then, if you have any doubts, feel free to ask. That's all. Thank you. God bless you all.